holy moly, they did not wait whatsoever. They're going straight into this match. So let's go ahead here and bring back our commentators. Hopefully they are ready and not snoozing away. Can you imagine? We just hear them snoring.
So.
All right, you're back. Let's go.
Awesome.
Welcome back, folks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hardcover. My name's Rock, and I'm here with Saxon.
Hope you guys had a good break, and we are starting with winner semifinal. We've got Amante with the Yoshi against Midnight's Palutena.
Yeah, we've seen both of these players on stream very recently. Actually, we were joking about it before the set started. Amante just went from fighting a Palutena to fighting a different Palutena in top 8.
Swap one player for that character for another.
Yeah, should be very interesting. I actually feel a little bad for Amante. I don't like fighting Palutena at all, but he is doing quite good with it for right now. Sorry, that angle. That angle off the exploding flame was hilarious. I hate it when that happens.
Palutena's just continue to, I don't want to say surprise me, but definitely piss everyone off.
Something along those lines. And the explosive flame going to take Amante's first stock. Really good awareness from Midnight for that explosive flame.
And we're starting to see he's getting some combos in, so really good mileage here. And Yoshi just can't get back to the ground. But once he does, that up smash comes out fast and it comes out hard.
That's right. It's comparable to Fox up smash, actually.
Yeah.
It's such a good up smash to have. Yoshi trying to make it back to the ground with down B, but Yoshi is now off stage without a jump. Midnight has to be aware of that, and Amante going to SD, getting a little bit scared of Midnight and not having that jump to make it back to stage with.
Palutena back air comes into play here, and I mean he got the weak one to get him off stage in the first place, and I mean it's just such a potent tool.
Absolutely, especially considering that invincibility on the shield. It's insane.
Really not a whole lot you can do about it, but he's doing okay here. It's a full stock just about, not quite, racking up into rate.
That was an unfortunate counter from Midnight. Actually, it was very, very precise mashing into that down B counter, but it was a really good play off of Midnight. And Amante kind of in trouble. Above Palutena is not a place you want to be. And as we see, the back air from Amante going to take it, evening out the stocks, but there is definitely a significant percent gap between Amante and Midnight.
That was necessary. Absolutely necessary. He needed that in a big way.
Absolutely, but that back air is unfortunately going to take Amante's stock in a big way, and Midnight is going to take that very first game from Amante.
Also,
do you think we are going to be seeing the same stage as we just saw?
It's hard to say. I think that Amante, once he picked it up, he showed that he's okay with it. I think he might switch it, but if he doesn't, I don't think that's the worst decision in the world. But if he switches, where do you think he'd go?
I feel like Amante probably wants a stage that doesn't quite rely as heavily on upwards kills. So maybe we could be seeing a Smashville or a Town and City. But definitely having that space to run around helped both Amante and Midnight. So we might be seeing a long stage. But
I think it helped Midnight more, actually, because I think it gave him the spacing he needed for the projectiles.
Perhaps, yeah. So we could be seeing something like Smashville coming out, or we could be seeing a more niche pick, like maybe Lilac Cruise. But we are actually going to be seeing Smashville come out. The higher ceiling will definitely help stave off the upwards kills, and the smaller stage could perhaps throw off Midnight from having that space to just roll around projectiles and hitboxes.
I love that as you're saying the top blast zone being farther will prevent the kills, and the first thing he goes for is his up airs.
I mean, yeah. A Yoshi player will be a Yoshi player, but the thing is, up air is much better at comboing at low percents, and having the ability to just reach out and not, having a kill would always be nice, but having that space above you to have those aerial combos is equally as important for upwards comboing characters.
Absolutely. Oh. Oh!
That was a really well-spaced forward air.
That was a really well-timed counter.
Yeah, both players receiving some commendations. I don't know how you'd say that word. I'm not an English major.
No, that's it. Commendations, I suppose, works there.
Either way, that side B almost going to take Amante's first stock. This is going quite similarly to game one. A pretty close game, but unfortunately, not close enough for Amante. Going to get that first stock taken by up air. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the higher ceiling is going to be doing as much as we thought it would.
Well, I mean, that seems to be the look at it. When you're at a certain percent, I don't think it really matters how high the blast zone is. You're going to die to most things from the middle. Like we saw that with the Mario up smash. Well, I guess that didn't actually kill that time.
Fair enough. And that back air is going to be taking Midnight's first stock. This game is looking a little bit closer than last game's.
That was some questionable DI. I thought he could have survived that.
I don't know. He was at a pretty high percent. Yeah. But something I have been noticing from Midnight is that every time he gets caught in the Yoshi egg, Midnight tends to try to mash out of it with down B. Perhaps Amante can try to get something out of that.
That was a ballsy play. Grapple, wait for the reaction, and then just go for the move. But a good read by Midnight, who is actually dead.
Yeah, Amante finds himself in the lead, catching Midnight with that down smash, doing a really, really good job of just keeping Midnight away. What
he wanted the spike. He wanted the spike.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been going for those forward airs like day and night. Getting that down B, interesting read from Amante, really getting that damage. It's just pouring in at this point, and the lead is getting larger and larger. Amante has that jump, but unfortunately, Midnight gonna catch it with the dash attack, and it is going to take it. He
needed that, and he needed it not a moment later, because Yoshi at high percent, he can kill off the top, even with the enlarged blast zone. But
trying to mix up the needed it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that was a forward smash and a half. Okay.
That is a skull of concrete, and it went right through Midnight, and now we are going to a game 3. So we've basically turned this best of 5 back into a best of 3. It's anybody's game.
Definitely. I mean, based on that first game, I would have expected this to be a little bit less close, considering Midnight played quite well against Amante in game 1, but this game just kind of turned things around. This is definitely a set that could go either way at this point.
Anytime that Yoshi can get a win on a Palutena, the Yoshi's got to be feeling good about his chances, and he now in his past 2 sets has 4. So safe to say he's pretty familiar with the matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most Ultimate players are at least a little bit familiar with the Palutena matchup. There's just so many Palutena players.
So many. Really, ever since it got picked up by a certain someone who shall not be named
Who
yet.
shall remain nameless.
For now.
For now.
And it just seemed like after that, they really just started coming out of the woodwork.
Absolutely. But for now, we are going to be jumping into game 3. Some quick damage is coming off from Midnight. We are seeing the stage change to Kalos, and I think this is a good choice for Midnight. Lots of room to move around. Reasonably all right ceilings, pretty close to PS2 if I remember correctly. And to top it all off, platforms.
Yeah, I mean. And you can see he's already got the first stock. So really good stage choice here by Midnight. He's giving himself all the tools to win this matchup that he needs.
Definitely. Only 28% on this man since he's already taken the first stock. Trying to get out of that with counter, and he gets down beat. There's a shield break, and he's dead at 55. Wow, what a crazy shield break from Amante. You better be seeing that in the replays, G.
Oh, I'm sure we will. That... Yoshi can just do that sometimes. He's not the best character at shield breaking, but that down B, it just does it. Especially if the shield already has a little bit of damage and you get both hits in there. But
oh,
wow.
Absolutely. It's like a mini Bowser Bomb, and honestly, I think that's what Bowser Bomb was based off of. It's a super duper good move for shield breaking, and we saw it in action just a second ago. But of course, that shield break hasn't seemed to deter Midnight any. He's still in the lead by a decent amount, 30%, and trying to rack up that percent and that pressure on Amante as best he can.
He's down B's. Oh my goodness! He just sent him to the nether realm.
He got the spike he's been looking for so long.
Oh, I hope the neighbors don't say anything about that one.
Yeah, no noise complaints for us, boys. Going for that dash attack, gonna get intercepted and shielded, and the grab in the back throw is not quite going to kill, but very, very close.
I'm sorry, I'm just catching my breath for a moment there.
No, that's understandable, man. That Amante's been pulling out all the stops this game. He's going ham on Midnight, and Midnight really does need to start catching up. I mean, the percent difference is not too sizable, but when you consider that Amante just has so much swing factor, he has his down B, he has his forward airs, he's got combos and damage up the wazoo, and to top it all off, he's got Fox up smash. It's got to put a lot of pressure on Midnight to really catch up, right?
No, for sure. And I mean, right now he's fishing for another spike. You can see he's throwing forward airs all over the stage. But, you know, that really shows the mark of a good player, one who's able to, you know, come back from an early deficit, especially one against a pretty commonly losing matchup. And he's just, it's not over by any means. Both high percent, both last stock, but,
absolutely.
You know,
but that back air says differently, and Amante going to be going 2 games in a row to bring this set over to his favor. 2-1. We are going to be seeing game 4, which is potentially Amante's into winners finals.
This is a really important moment for him. He's been on a roll, really. No side B intended. And all right, you can fire me now for that. But what
we'll
does
leave that up to
G, absolutely. But what does Midnight have to do here? I mean, he had a strong start, but there's just so little he can do when Amante's on a roll.
I agree, which is why I think that he has to prevent Amante from actually getting on that roll. Whenever Midnight has the momentum, it just doesn't feel like you can really do anything. And you could see that from game 1 that Midnight ended up winning. But it looks like we're actually going to be replaying this game to a T. There is not a stage change. We are going back to Kalos, everybody.
Interesting. You know, I don't disagree with that. I don't think the stage is what lost it for him here. I think the pick is fine. I think it's just about spacing, really. I think he needs to be able to keep Amante at a distance and only go for his, up close combat moves, you know, nair loops and whatnot when he sees an opening.
Oh, definitely. Spacing is definitely an important factor in this matchup, and as you can already see, having proper spacing has definitely been helping Midnight in this matchup. He really needed that air dodge. He had no jump, and that was really his only option to get back to stage. But Midnight is just on a roll right now, only having taken a very small amount of percent. But this was also the same start that they had to game 3, and we all know how that went.
Oh yeah, and like I was saying, there was nothing wrong with how he started that game 3. Really good pressure, and he's continuing that here. The problem is, can he keep this going in late game? Uh-oh.
Oh. Do we have a disconnect?
Everybody cross your fingers.
So,
Oh.
138 on Amante, 67 on Midnight.
And I mean,
it looks like
that's what you get when you have a coronavirus pandemic and in-person events are not possible. This will happen sometimes. It happened right now. It's very unfortunate, but it's what we have to deal with. Oh,
and Amante lagging out, unfortunately. I'm assuming that we'll probably just start where we were just a second ago, but it is unfortunate because Amante was starting to get that momentum back in that game, but we will see how this goes. The game is not over. So hopefully
turn the lights out at halftime. That's
So while we wait for Amante to get back in the arena, Twitch chat, you guys having a good night? You guys doing all right?
I just want to say this is my first time here at A&G, and I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. This is so entertaining for me.
Yeah, no, it's been great working with you, Saxon, and it has been a blast. There have been some crazy sets out here, and I feel like the energy has just been incredible.
Oh, and it looks like we have found Monte. He's back. So we will get the ruling on this very soon.
I'm assuming we'll probably just be starting at similar percents to what we had. I believe it was 138 on Midnight and and about 67% on. No, wait, other way around. Amante was higher in percent. It was per stock each. Yes. Amante was at about 130, and Midnight was at about 65. 67. And it looks like we are going to be starting. These players should be racking each other's damage up to the point where it was before the lag out happened, and then we should be starting from there.
And I mean, the moves that they used, aren't going to be stale per se, but it's the best we can do, and it's, I want to say, pretty fair. It's just so fun.
Yeah, I agree. Just Yoshi is a sucker for pain.
Oh, and Midnight with a huge lead here, folks.
That's right, over 100%. This combo is insane. I don't know how he does it.
Is this true?
I think this is all true, actually. Right there. That sounds about right. Right there. Yeah.
Smash all you want, Monty.
Trying to get the mans to about 67%.
Oh, and we're seeing a bit of a comeback here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is another true combo, boys.
True combos out of rollout. You don't see that every day.
There we go.
That was a cheap trick.
That was a cheap trick, but Midnight gonna take that with the side B right off the bat.
All's fair in straight out of Smashville and War.
What's the difference between straight out of Smashville and War? Anyway, we are gonna get back into this, and this game is not quite so even.
It looked like it was getting even for a second there. Before the reset, Amante was starting to rack up some damage, though he wasn't able to take the lead. And Midnight just with the... I can't believe he did that. I know. That has to be a replay. That was such a good clip. Can someone clip that, please? I need that in my life. Now he's up 3 stocks to 1. So not looking great for Amante with the chance to tie things up in the set here.
Yeah, going for those Nair loops. We all know how potent Palutena's combo game is. I feel like that lag out was super unfortunate for Amante, though. He really was getting the momentum that he needed, and it all just kind of died with the lag.
But, I mean, he's hanging here. He's not letting this get out of control, and you know that Yoshi Fox.
That's right. That up smash still incredibly strong. Well,
oh, nice.
That didn't kill?
No, it did not. Very close to it.
Good survivability from Amante. The back air not quite going to take it. Amante trying to get back to stage as quickly as he can. Jabbing into the shield, but not quite getting anything out of it. But he is starting to gain that percent back. This is possible if Amante just starts to not get hit. Like all the pro Smash players tell you, if you want to get good, just don't get hit.
Oh yeah, classic. Oh, see,
unfortunately,
what
that back air.
Yeah, see what he did right there was get hit, and that's actually going to cost him his set lead here.
Yeah, we are now tied up 2-2, and we are going to be seeing a game 5 in this winner's semi set. What? Honestly, what do you think could change? What do you think Amante could do to pull this one back?
I actually think he needs to be a little more aggressive. I think Midnight has way too much time to set up he really used the explosive flame, to his advantage a lot there. And of course, you know, the Nair loops are always a possibility, but I like to think Yoshi does pretty well himself up close. I mean, that's really all he can do, and he does it very well. And Amante knows how to use Yoshi's tools, but I think he just really needs to sort of come out of nowhere, mix them up.
I was watching the stream replay, and I got to see the the side B. Hold on. Bonk. Okay, that was good. I'm really glad I got to see that again.
Yeah, but just Amante's game plan really has to be aggressive, but don't be panicked. If something's not going to work, take your time. But if you see Midnight starting to set up, don't let him. Just rush in there.
Absolutely do not let pressure get the better of you, especially not against Palu. Palu, of course, has so much pressure, but both of these characters can definitely dish it out.
For sure.
We are definitely going to be seeing a stage change, and we're going to Battlefield for this game 5. Interesting pick. I can definitely see this. I can see this for Yoshi.
This was Amante's pick. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was really questioning this for a moment.
Yeah, no, this is definitely Amante's pick, and you can definitely see that Battlefield is going to be going quite well for him. Those platforms are going to help extending his up air combos if he ever gets them. But the thing is, they also help extend Midnight's combos, as we just saw, but it's not going to be nearly as good as it is for Yoshi.
No, it's not the same. Because, look, without the platforms, Midnight has still been hitting them decently well. These just give Yoshi so much more reliability. Oh, nice shield coming out.
Going for that up smash.
Yeah.
Not quite going to hit the up smash, but it was very, very close. Explosive flame and teleporting herself out of there. A really, really good defensive play from Midnight. Just kind of resetting back to like a distance. Amante really wants that down B.
In those cases, it's okay for Amante to take his time and plan how he wants to go for this attack. Oh, whoa.
What an up air from Midnight. Definitely needed. That up air is going to help lower Amante down to his old stock. But the thing is, another shield break with down B, and it's going to be pushed off the stage, so Amante gets that kill for free. These down Bs have been crazy from him.
Second I saw those stars coming out, I said he is not landing. He is sweeping right by the ledge, and sure enough, we've got a very close game in 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, man, only separated by about 40%. So this is definitely still doable for Amante, but currently Midnight is in the lead. Doing quite a good job of trying to just stay away from all of Amante's options. But the thing is, Amante just has so many of them that at some point it's going to get hit. And of course, Palu trying to go for that teleport, not quite getting anything out of it. And the grab and the down throw, interestingly enough, trying to go for that tech read.
Recovery option by Yoshi, but the side B, it's just see, that is where maybe Yoshi should be a little more aggressive. Well, I mean, it's hard to say because it seems to come out of nowhere sometimes.
Absolutely, but Amante really has to be careful now. He's taking so much damage, and this is his winner's side stock. This is the last thing between him and a loser's run, and that's it. What?
Oh my goodness, the softest of soft hitboxes from the explosive flame will get him just off the top. I mean, when you're that close to the blast zone, not a whole lot is needed, and certainly that does it. Just side B after side B after side B, and a great comeback here from Midnight.
Yeah, of course. He was just 2 games ago, he was down 2-1 into the set count, but here we are, Midnight making his way into winners finals. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is it for us, right, G?
3. That's it. That's going to be it. I want to thank you all so much. Rock, Saxon, you guys did an incredible job. Oh my god. Great stuff. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. I'm sure the audience did as well. But yeah, that's going to be into that. But where can the homies find you?
All right, you guys can go find me if you want. Do !ROC in the Twitch chat, and you can go find my Twitter. Please go follow. I would really appreciate it. I talk about Smash Bros stuff. I talk about occasionally like music or just other projects that I'm a part of. It's just really the place where you can find me, and I'd really appreciate a follow there. Remember, it is free.
And you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/SaxonTheDan. And I mean, a lot of my stuff will be shown here in terms of commentary, but if you want to see some casual gameplay, sure thing.
Alright, so thank you all, and then I'm gonna take it from me.
Of course.
Thank you.
Honestly, they did such an awesome